Hello, my name is Emil Solvang and I'm the interviewer for this session. Could you please introduce yourself and your business?
My name is Christian and I do a rental business. I rent out cars. So, yes.
Great. Okay, so what factors led to you becoming an entrepreneur and starting your own business?
So ever since I was young, I wanted to start my own business. I've always had a bit of an entrepreneurial spirit. My grandfather started a business and I suppose it drove me to want to be more like him and start a business as well.
So what would you say is your business's value proposition? You know, what the problems it solves and what the solution does it provide?
I think our value proposition, if you say that the problem that we solve, I think there's lots of people in the city centres who don't have cars, there's not a lot of parking spots and so forth. So we provide the cars in close proximity to the city centres. We give people the opportunity to not own a car and save money on that, and also we make the cities cleaner because we don't need as many cars in the city.
Okay, so how do you differentiate your business from your competitors?
So our competitors are mainly the big Hertz, Avis, Enterprise and so on. They usually have hubs outside of the cities, which makes it hard to, if you want to go collect a car, you'd have to take public transport to that place. Our competitive advantage is probably we provide the cars where you are, where you live, close to where you are. Also, we have people around the globe, so we have people available on the phone 24/7, which I think is a big competitive advantage considering we provide day and night customer service.
Okay, but what is your business's business model? How do you make money? And can you tell me more about that?
Our business model is we rent out cars, so we've got some cars on a short-term contract, or where you can rent it from everything from an hour to multiple months, or we've got long-term where you can rent it up to multiple years.
Yeah.
So it gives us that flexibility with our fleet, having some on short, some on long. We've got some cars stationed in cities mostly, and we've got in different cities. We've got some in the outskirts of the cities. So yeah.
How does your business monetize? How do you make money, so to speak?
We make money directly from the consumer, so the consumer pays us money to rent our cars.
Yeah.
They pay us a fee, and then they pay a fee for every hour.
And your go-to-market strategy, how would you describe that?
So the way we started is we started out with a bunch of different types of cars, everything from luxuries to coupes to vans to small city cars. And then we saw what worked, what didn't work, and we quickly phased out what didn't work, and we continued scaling up on what did actually work. And then when we had enough reviews, we could continue to scale up. We could bump the price up a bit. So in the beginning, you would probably have a lower price on the cars, and then after a while, we got a bunch of good reviews. You could increase the price, and then you could move them to a different city. So you already got a bunch of reviews on the car. And then you can move to a different city and get even more money on it.
What would you say are your biggest success factors in your venture?
So the biggest success factor is probably hard work. The tides can come up and go down, and you've got to work hard no matter what way the wind blows. So sometimes there's going to be a lot of work that has to be done, and you have to work through it. I think that's the main factor. Also, I'd say having a good partner, they can help you with the things you're not very good at. So you have strengths and you have weaknesses, and they have strengths and they have weaknesses. If you play to each other's strengths, that will probably come out as a winning strategy.
And so what lessons have you learned from this process, and what kind of advice would you give to newer and younger entrepreneurs seeking to start their own venture?
Say have a go, try, fail. If you fail, try again, and don't be scared of failing. So any business can be good in business, even a simple business can be a good cash flow machine. So no ideas are stupid. No.
And as the final question, what would you say is the hardest part about being an entrepreneur?
I'd say all the different things you need to know, you need to do, you need to be able to face any problem that comes your way, and it could be anything from finances to operational stuff. With our cars, for example, I need to learn how to change a light bulb in the car. I need to know if there's a problem with the clutch. I need to be sort of a mechanic at the same time I'm doing the taxes, at the same time I'm doing the accounting. So it's a bunch of different stuff, as well as the customer service. You need to learn a lot of stuff, and you need to learn it quickly.
Right, Christian, thank you so much for this interview. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.